My daughter calls me the other night after the 2-hour-long episode. She calls me up and she goes, "Dad, you and Ronan should do this thing on the show." I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "All right, explain yourself." She goes, "You should do these challenges. Let's say you buy every flavor of Doritos there is, and then you both have the bags in front of you, and you're
Yeah.
like tasting the different."
Holy shit, breaking news. Everybody see what's happening to Bitcoin today? Crash and burn, bitches.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn, bro. The whole fucking
What are we at?
everything is, huh?
Where are we with Bitcoin? What's the value
Dude,
today?
Bitcoin is trading right now at a whopping, take a guess. Don't
Well,
be fucking cheating.
all right. Well, I was gonna cheat until you told me not to.
It
I'm gonna
was
say
all-time high was 125 grand last month. 125. And today we're trading at
67.
67. That would be fucking no, 91.
91. Okay.
67 would be like that would be like buildings burning down.
Where's XRP?
XRP's down to like 215, which I don't like that either, but like everything, the whole market is really
I thought the government opening back up was gonna maybe bring those things back up a little bit.
you think? That's what I thought. I mean, it's funny because there's a lot of people out there that don't like the government being open, like Mr. George Soros. He's a billionaire. It's almost like, and something about liberals, man, they would rather watch their cities burn down than Donald Trump be their president.
Oh my God, it's so true.
TDS is worse than cancer. Oh, that's another word you're not supposed to use on YouTube, the C word. But yeah, dude. So I mean, everything's down, and let's see, gold's down.
Gold?
Gold's down fucking $300 in the last month. Not even the last month. The last fucking 5 days. It's down $200 or $300. Silver's down. Shit, silver's down $5. Like, it's interesting to see. Like, anytime I think about it, because XRP is my baby. But anytime I see it go down, the first thing I do is I look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and they all go down at the same time. So it's
Did
not
they
like,
go down because of what happened today? The S&P 500, where everything went down, Nasdaq went down, closed below.
yeah. I mean, at
Does
the end of
that
the
have
day,
anything to do with it, or are those
yeah.
just two separate things?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're all related. Everything around the economy is, if people are confident and they're comfortable with the way that things are going, they buy more shit. They spend more money. They go buy TVs and cars and houses and open businesses. But when you feel like, what was it, 2 weeks ago, we were having a podcast about our food supply, getting ready for apocalypse. Like, if you're worried that the economy is weak, you're not going to be out spending money. So, you're not buying Teslas, you're not buying computers, you're not buying stuff.
I mean, I will say this. I sometimes feel comfortable knowing that I'm in an industry, my day job,
Mm-hmm.
in an industry that like people they don't have to, but they will spend money to make sure that the car they have is running and going since they're not going to buy a new one. And so that's nice.
Well, that's an industry that until, there's flying cars, it's everybody, well, not everybody, but majority of the people need vehicles. Like, no matter how you look at it moving forward, you're going to need vehicles. So,
Absolutely. Whatever
anyway.
happened to the whole entire kick with the electric? I mean, I feel like there's been a decline with electric vehicles. Some manufacturers said F that shit and
Yeah.
pulled out. I mean,
Well,
Toyota has no interest, from my understanding, in doing an all electric vehicle, and their energy and resources is going to go into smarter combustible engines.
Well, look at California. California with that whole like new Green Deal, like they wanted it by, I think it was 2030, that every vehicle on the road had to be electric. But if you think about it, dude, like if you invest into it, like when you start investing into stocks, like you start like paying attention to where they get their tires from and where they get their steel from. Like those batteries, dude, the
Lithium.
yeah, the lithium batteries, dude, those are like really dangerous to, like, you got to dig and you've got to, like, you're mining for that shit, and then you can't recycle it, you can't dispose of it. So you know, when they're all telling you about climate change and all that bullshit, that was their big push was, ooh, electric cars. Dude, I've seen like 3 or 4 Teslas, strangely enough, in like the last month, like putting on the highway at like 6, 7, 8 miles an hour, like trying to get to the next ramp. It's almost like their battery fucking died.
Wow.
You know, have you ever seen there's a picture of a guy who had a Tesla and he had a generator, one of those silent Hondas generators in his trunk. And he would use it when his car broke down. He would charge it. But like that defeats the whole fucking purpose, man. It's like,
Does.
what are you doing,
Absolutely.
bro? But
I don't
yeah,
know. I have no interest in ever owning an all electric vehicle.
no.
And I hope I'm never forced to have one because, yes, I would get one if that's the only option. I would want a car or ride a fucking horse.
Now I hear they're fast as shit. Like I hear Teslas are like off the line or like
Oh my God.
scary fast.
Dude, have you ever driven one?
No.
My God, they're ridiculous. You've nenever driven a car faster in your life until you drive a
Well,
Tesla.
I didn't
The
drive it
fastest
on.
thing you'll ever drive legally on the road.
See, I didn't drive it for that reason because I was afraid. I have a very addictive personality, which you know. So I'm the type of person like if I would have sat in like a Model S or whatever and loved it, I would have left with it. And that's not I don't need a fast car because when I'm driving in a fast car, I tend to be going too fast. And you know what? I'll stick with the Forerunner, the tank.
I'm telling you, I want to buy one. I'm getting ready to have a spot on my driveway here soon.
What, a
Milo
Tesla?
is no. I want to buy a Toyota Forerunner.
Oh my God, I love it, dude.
I would love it. Absolutely. David has the Toyota Tacoma. What's the one
The
that's
TRD or something?
what's the SUV? The Tacoma.
Yeah, it's bigger than a 4Runner, right?
Yeah, it's not a pickup truck.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a,
it's
but it's
SUV.
bigger than the four.
Yeah.
It's bigger than a, yeah. It's
David
like a big.
has that, and that thing is a beast, dude. It's
Does
a
he like it?
oh my God. He that David sells every single one of his cars after a couple of years or whatnot.
Hmm.
I don't think he'll ever sell that vehicle.
Yeah, my next door neighbor had. No, my next door neighbor has a Sequoia or something.
Yeah,
What
I
is
want
it
to get
called?
something. Milo's taken the Acura. He decided not to buy a new car,
Smart.
and he's fixing up the Acura that I gave him for I gave him my Acura as a graduation gift, and well, yeah,
That's good.
he's gonna fix it up. We ordered some parts yesterday, and he wants to do some stuff to it. So I said, "All right, well, do it. Just take care of it."
Smart dude. Better off. It's better than having a fucking payment. Yeah, fuck that
That's
noise.
true.
Anyway, so this is kind of like a pop-up podcast. This was not on the plan.
No, not whatsoever.
You were
I
just
reached out
fucking
to you a couple
jonesing.
times, and I was like, "Let's do one. Let's do one."
You were just jonesing for it. Hold on one second. Let me fix something. Technical difficulties.
God, the other night before that 2 hour episode, dude. But you're right. I slept in, but I didn't feel guilty. I had no one to answer to.
I know. I woke up and it was cool too because Erin didn't bother me. And I woke up. I was like, "What fucking time is it?" She's like, "It's all good." I'm like, "Holy shit, 9 o'clock. That's late for myself." So anyway, yeah, dude. So a lot of stuff has kind of come up, dude. I don't even know where to start. Let's start with this. The last episode we did about the Mandela effects, right?
Yeah.
Yo, some of the comments are hilarious. There's people out there who were like, "Fuck you, you're lying. That never happened."
Yeah.
There's a dude about the Ed McMahon, and he's like, "You don't know what you're talking about, grasshopper."
I was talking to somebody before this episode started on the phone, and I was telling her, I was like, yeah, Ed McMahon did not work for Publishers Clearinghouse. And she said, you're lying. And I said,
Mm,
well, I felt the same way as you, but I promise you he doesn't. And she insisted he did. And I was like, okay, but he doesn't.
he never did.
He never did. He never
So
will.
yeah, the old guy was like, he was like, "I've been around longer than you, da da da." And I was like, "Okay, like then prove it. Like show me somewhere that this fucking guy is holding up a, you know,
Check.
show me a commercial on YouTube or something." And that dude went fucking crickets.
Yeah. And then the one about the Navy hull, that wasn't a Mandela effect thing. That was actual science. Like, it's basically telling you, like, if it's flat and you watch it leaving you, all it's going to do is get smaller and smaller. It's
But
not,
yeah.
The level of the ship is not going to change at all. It's just a smaller object. And then you can enhance that later if you want by getting a telescope and looking right up the ass of it. And it's
You know what?
the same ship on that flat Earth, but that's not the case.
On that note, oh, there it is. On that note, sorry, I'm not allowed to say that.
That's our algorithm bad word.
Yeah. So the cool thing about these podcasts is like at some point you're going to have people in the comments, and they might be things that you like to hear. They might be things you don't like to hear. And that's what like I'm interested in is like the people who actually follow the show. You know, I'd love to hear, you know, their thoughts on the show or what they like or what they don't like. Or is there something that, because then it's something you can kind of steer into like your audience with, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think my biggest fear about the podcast, to be honest with you, is in the beginning, we had a different view. I don't know if you recall this, but you said, just post it, post it, post it. And I was like, no, I want to get good at it.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that has ever hurt us, like for people to be like, these guys are losers. They suck after listening to or watching, 1 through 4. And then I look back on it and I feel like we're fucking professionals now. Like we know how to do this. Like it's not really much to podcasting people. It's just having something that's interesting to talk about and not being scared of the record button. I don't even think of it anymore. You said it in the last episode. It's not even a thing. Like it was like, oh my God. And now it's just we hit record and we do our thing.
Well,
And
it's also
no, I was gonna say, and I'll shut up after that, but I was gonna say, look, I was so desperate to do a podcast because I know like what we gain from it, tonight, because Wednesday we're gonna do our regular podcast, that's our night, that's what we do. But to have these extra ones in for me is like
It's
chicken
like-
soup for the soul.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Better at what we're doing by doing so. And like right now, this is awesome to me.
At this point it's like natural, like you don't
Absolutely.
feel like I didn't know what we were going to talk about 15 minutes before, but there's actually plenty of stuff to talk about, like the fact that BBC is getting sued by like $5 billion from Trump. And do you know what that's for? Are you familiar what happened?
So I'm not. I caught it today earlier at work, and I was going to catch up on it, and I didn't. It does it have anything to do with like defamation of character?
You know what? Now that I learned how to use my share screen, let me
educate myself. Come on, bring it up.
So I'm gonna try to play this for you, and like just imagine if the scenario was flipped, right?
Okay.
Of course, it's the fucking first thing that pops up.
Come on.
Let's see here.
Ain't in an S-cart. You're doing like 4.
All right, here. It's a 2-minute thing. Can I play this?
Yeah. Why couldn't you?
I don't fucking know. Why am I asking for your permission?
No, like fucking.
Can I host my show? All right, here, check this out. Okay, watch this. Where is it? Can you see anything?
27 minutes.
No, hold on.
I can see.
News de Bretagne.
So they basically changed his. You ready? So there's an edited clip and there's an original clip. Here's the original.
Now, and we're gonna cheer our brain so much for.
Fight like hell.
So,
you see?
And if you don't fight like hell,
what happened here today was.
Did you hear what they did?
Yeah, I saw.
Wait, how did I lose you here?
So basically, stop sharing.
So what they did was they took his speech of him saying like, we're going to walk down to the Capitol and we're going to cheer on the senators. So they spliced it to be like, we're going to walk down and fucking raise hell and fight.
Yeah. And what they were saying is those two things were said 55 minutes apart.
Yes.
They brought them together.
Exactly.
Good. I hope they use the shit out of the BBC.
Bro,
the BBC should be ashamed for the propaganda that they allowed.
Yeah.
The country, the United Kingdom, allowing all of these fucking refugees in. Like, dude, I hope Conor McGregor fucking becomes president of Ireland.
Yeah.
Show them up over in the UK and be like, you should all be ashamed of yourself. Ireland has a beautiful saying. I don't know what the saying is. No, it has something to do with like our most prized possession in Ireland are the children of Ireland.
Yeah.
And that's huge, man. He's basically saying that's the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Dumb fucking radical Muslims. Get the fuck
dude,
out.
like BBC is like, I mean, that's
Well, it's run by the devil.
yeah, but I'm talking about like priority level. Like they're like top of the fucking food chain, dude. Like
There were.
a lot of people. So basically now there's like a bunch of high ups who've lost their job.
Good. Maybe Jeremy Clarkson will get his job back at the BBC and bring back Top Gear the real way.
My God.
Did you
So
ever
yeah.
watch
So
it?
Trump.
Jeremy, do you know who Jeremy Clarkson is?
No.
Jeremy Clarkson is a very famous British TV personality. And when the BBC fired him, he ended up going to work for Amazon. He had a show on the BBC called Top Gear.
Hmm.
Every single Brit and Irishman and Scotsman and all of y'all, that was your jam. That was the show about cars all over the world, not just there. And he got fired and he went to work for Amazon. And then now he has a really cool show on Amazon. It's called Clarkson's Farm. And he does like sustainable living and he has a show
Oh,
on
that's cool.
Amazon. It's really good. It's funny as shit. He's hilarious.
Yeah. It's. I mean that's like our Fox or like
I know.
CNN. Like, could you imagine like CNN coming out and like completely just gutting like a speech from Benjamin Netanyahu or
I'm sure they found out about Trump suing the BBC. They're in their rooms burning shit. CNN's telling me they ain't doing
yeah.
anything. They've been doing something.
Yeah, so and I
Out
saw that dude, Trump has sued and won like against like Meta, Amazon, X, like dude, I love it. I hope he
there. A
sues the
little
shit out
piece
of him.
today on Barron Trump and
Boy genius.
Trump's thoughts on him becoming or running for president. And from what I gather, he doesn't say yes or no, but he does say he would support him, whatever. It's ultimately Barron's decision on what he wants to do. But from what I gather, I don't think Barron has interest in going through all that noise. Like
No.
he might be something totally different, especially with $6 billion from the BBC.
Well, Barron's a big crypto guy, so I
Is he
wouldn't be
really?
surprised. Yeah, dude, I thought Barron was more crypto than Eric and Don. Barron's the one, every time I think of Barron, I think of Josh.
Yeah.
Younger dude who's like locked in and that's like their jam.
Josh bought a Tesla. He bought a fucking Tesla. He made it look like it belongs to Bruce Wayne, dude. I think every inch of it is black. Everything black.
So on note with Trump, so he's obviously got a lot of stuff going on with now dude, these Epstein things have got to go.
Did you hear what he said today?
No, he said just fucking release it
He
and
said to the Department of Justice, just release it. It was and actually the thing that I loved the most about it was the person that I saw like release that headline for me to see it was what's her name? Caitlin Collins from CNN.
God, that bitch is stupid.
She is so hot, dude. She is smoking hot. I follow her just to see her.
My God, it's like you and AOC.
Oh my god, AOC. Dude,
What a dum
I
dum.
might choke her if I was in the same room as her, but otherwise, she's hot. She is hot. She really is.
So he was like, I think he's at the point he's like, fuck it, just like because he knows he's not on it, but he's probably like, whatever, dude, let the people fucking drown. I mean, listen,
Who? Baron?
no, Donald.
In
I'm
what
guessing.
respect? Are you
I'm
talking about
guessing
with
he's not on
BBC?
the Epstein's list.
Well, I mean, here's the crazy thing. There are non-doctored pictures of him and Epstein kicking it.
Yeah, yeah, I
Like,
know.
how do you avoid that?
Yeah, but
I mean,
I
I
would
love
think
Trump. I think he's great. I think he's the best.
I would think that he's not on it. I mean, he wouldn't obviously be pushing to release it if he was on it.
Wait a minute.
Or is he doing that?
He said to release all of the files that the Department of Justice has. The
Okay.
Department of Justice works for Trump. Let's
So
push
you're
the
saying,
envelope a little bit.
yeah, so you're saying that they can release the documents that he's given them. Well, listen, somebody's got to go down.
So I
like,
also heard that one of the, I don't know what the fuck you call her, ringleader of some of the um, victims of Epstein Island
Oh yeah.
are going to all come together and just write down their own thing. Like,
They
so
fucking
here's the thing. I don't get it. Like, why haven't they done that a million
they
years
said
ago?
they were going to do that a month ago, and
And
it
why
never
hasn't
fucking happened.
somebody really rich said, take all this money, tell all book,
Yeah.
let the world know what happened on Epstein Island, and whoever can't survive the aftermath of that,
Sorry for you.
sorry for you. Shooting range is ready and open.
Yep.
Bang, bang, bang,
Yeah, I
bang.
don't know. There's something.
I always believed, Ronan, that when it wasn't, look, remember, Biden's Department of Justice also had those files.
Yeah.
So something's gone astray here. But
Yeah.
I also believe that both parties, this is the one time they were like, hey, secretly, let's be bipartisan and not release shit because we both have victims on both.
We're all going down.
Like everybody's going down. Bang,
Yeah,
bang.
it's like 1 for 1.
Right? So I
Yeah.
wonder, if to keep the peace essentially or balance, like imagine if that list contains like truly big names.
Yeah.
What
That'd be
does that
crazy.
say about our leadership in our country?
Yeah. Well, not only our country, it would be like your boy from England and like other like.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're right, 100%. But I mean, I don't give a fuck about them. I care about like the our people. Like to think that if this is even true, that Bill Clinton was on that island for extracurricular activities. That motherfucker got his dick sucked in the Oval Office, went to Epstein Island,
yeah.
dogged Hillary out every chance he could.
And he's flying around to Africa with Kevin Spacey and Chris Tucker.
And I think he makes like $1 to $3 million per speaking appearance.
Who, Bill? And he's retarded too. Hey, have you
Please
heard
call
about
him.
have you heard about the, have you heard about the picture that was above that Epstein had in his house
No,
with Bill Clinton?
no.
Bro, come on. There was a picture like hanging above the
Yeah,
like a
what?
fireplace or something.
Okay.
It was a picture of Bill Clinton, painting of Bill Clinton laying on on the side of like a love seat in a blue dress, like a cocktail dress, like a woman's blue dress.
Yeah, right.
Hold that thought.
All right, find it. I want to
Yeah.
see it. I want to see the legitimacy of it.
It's not debatable. Let's see.
It's not
Yes.
doctored. It's not AI.
No. It's like it's known. Let's see here. Bill Clinton.
Dude, should I shave?
What do you mean, like on the show?
No, or just shave the beard.
Yeah, shave it on the show. You could do it. Could be like a shave. Oh my god, dude!
Oh, my daughter calls me the other night after the 2-hour long episode.
Yeah.
She calls me up and she goes, Dad, you and Ronan should do this thing on the show. I was like, okay, what? She goes, you should do challenges like, and I was like, all right, explain yourself. And I'll look at that in a second. She goes, you should do these challenges. Like, let's say you buy every flavor of Doritos there is, and then you both have the bags in front of you and you're like tasting the different. I was like,
That's
no,
a
but
cool
it could
idea.
be cool with like pot or something.
You could do that with, I was gonna say you could do that with like I'm not drinking anymore, but like you could do that with like tequilas and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
could do
So I
that
love
with
that she
pot.
was like thinking about it, like,
You do it with LSD. It'd be a
God,
long
geez,
show.
what kind of show is that going to be?
It'd be like a 14-hour fucking podcast.
Bruh. Do you remember the night at Dockside where everybody in the house was tripping on shrooms? Yo.
I remember there was the wall was moving. You remember the
What?
Pink Floyd wall thing that you made?
Yeah.
It looked like it was like pulsating because of the fan. The fan was on, so
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
Dude, I cannot believe somebody broke into your car and stole that fucker.
Oh my god.
Dude, they have it in their house somewhere. Nobody just threw that thing away. There's no fucking way.
Dude, they took my passport, my green card. They took
Oh my
every
God.
CD I had.
Nice coming to you.
I remember that was Christmas Day. I slept over at the Riffles house and I woke up and all of my shit was gone. Presents, everything.
Wait a minute. They stole it from the Riffles house?
Yeah, that's where my car was.
Where was that?
You remember the one in Germantown in the
Oh, God,
townhouse?
you said enough. Germantown.
I had my car was parked behind their house. Remember that big ass hill that was behind it?
I don't know where their house was. I never went to those fucking people's house.
It was on wherever. Anyway, look at this picture, dude.
Okay, how can you say that that's not a doctored picture? It looks terrible.
Well, is this it?
I mean, it looks like it's a joke.
It's supposed to be a joke.
You're
Imagine
saying that Epstein did this as a joke?
he had this in his home.
Really?
Imagine the fucking big dick power move that is, knowing that this fucking guy goes there. To have the balls to have an ex-president in a dress hanging in your house, knowing that he comes here,
Yeah, and
knowing
that's
that
Hillary's
knowing the
dress.
powerful people that come to your house see this, like that's a whole nother level of
Yeah, it's basically saying I'm
gotcha, bitch.
untouchable, and maybe that's why Epstein got the nicks by the Clintons.
Yeah, like supposedly he had
You want to embarrass me? Watch this.
here's another one that supposedly he had. You see that?
Yeah.
Paper
that
airplanes
Bush?
and it's Bush with paper airplanes and 2 Jenga blocks for the towers.
Wow. He had that in his office too?
Dude, Epstein was on another level. Dude,
Dude, is he telling us a story right now?
I mean, listen, there's a lot of
That's like
conspiracies
saying,
around.
haha, I know. Haha, I know what
There's a lot of conspiracies that think that this gentleman right here in the picture had something to do with those blocks on the ground.
Let's do this, Ronan. Let's get all of our ducks in a row. Figure out every single piece of everything we can. Let's just do a whole fucking Epstein episode.
I'm down with that. That could be like that could.
I'm gonna do my homework for this one.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's do that. Epstein
Yeah.
episode Epstein. It will probably get fucking taken
How
off
about
of YouTube.
Wednesday night? You got enough time to dig some stuff up?
Yeah.
All right,
Epstein.
Wednesday night it is. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be an episode this Wednesday.
Exclusive on Jorge Steens. Yeah, it'll probably get completely fucking banned and shadow banned and all kinds of stuff. All right, anyway, so
you know what? We could title it that everybody's doing searches right now on Epstein this and Epstein that. We might find a title that lures people right to us.
Yeah.
Have your ducks in a row for this one, buddy. Let's
escapable Epstein.
Let's push the envelope on this. Let's get crazy.
All right, so that's good. We'll do that. But yeah, that's like a fucking power move, dude, having a picture of an ex-president like that.
2 ex-presidents, apparently.
Yeah, Obama too. All right, so I have a question with Trump, because it seems like we're kind of going down the Trump train.
Okay. Are you asking me this question?
Yeah, I'm asking. Yeah, right. I'm just asking, like, theoretically, you know. So when Trump was running for president,
which time?
This last time, the most recent,
47. Okay.
You know,
47.
Elon was in his corner, right?
Yeah.
Elon was like fucking giving him Teslas and shit. Now him and Elon are beefing, right?
They're not beefing right now.
Well, they had a major fucking blowout. Elon said he was on the Epstein's list. That's a pretty bad fucking. You go from giving you a Tesla to saying you're on the Epstein's list. That's a bad thing. All right. So that's one.
I got you.
Tucker Carlson and Trump were like fucking almost like heterosexual life partners, right? Now they're beefing. Alex Jones, remember Alex Jones was like, Trump, blah, 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 right?
Who the fuck's Alex Jones again?
What the fuck? Who's Alex Jones? He's the guy that talks like this. He's got a real raspy voice. He's like #1 conspiracy theorist ever. He said that.
Yeah. I know.
He got sued for a shit ton of money because he said that Sandy Hook never happened. Anyway, so here's the newest beef, right? The newest beef, and obviously he's always beefed with the Democrats and the rhinos. Marjorie Trader Green.
No.
So she was like his #1 fucking side chick. Like I fucked with her. I liked her because
she wore was like hat and everything to every damn congressional hearing.
Dude, she was like a no bullshit. Like she was like a dude's girl. Right. Yeah. And he's out here like bashing the shit out of her, calling her Marjorie Trader Green. It's Taylor Green. He's calling her Marjorie
I know.
Trader Green. He's talking about how she's a rhino and she's a loser and it's this. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, so people ask me all the time, like, oh, you love Trump. It's not that I love Trump. I just really despise the left. Like,
yeah.
JD Vance, let's go. Ron DeSantis, you know where I stand with my boy Ronnie D. That's my dog, dude. I'll take Ronnie D to the castle. But what I don't like about Trump is I hate how there's a lot of things I really like about him, but if he could just stop being like childish with okay.
Ronan, he's in his 80s, bruh. It's like teaching an old dog new tricks. It's never going to
Listen,
happen. And you know that. I don't
but
care if you're the president or a janitor at Baker Middle School. When you hit that mark, you just don't care anymore. I mean,
I
like,
understand. But if you're going to be the fucking president, dude, you can't call the governor of California Newscum. Like, have some fucking professionalism, right? And that's what people hate about him. Like, he turns on his own people, like Marjorie Trader Green, like that. Imagine, okay, you're a veteran, right? Imagine if I were to be like, go to the world and be like, you're a fucking traitor. Like, that's like the biggest insult that you could say as a patriot, right? So imagine like me supporting you and like, oh yeah, John, and then all of a sudden like, fuck him, he's a traitor. Like, it's like, whoa, bro, what are you talking about?
yeah, no, I get it. And it's a big stage that he's doing it on too. So it's like double impact. I get it. I get it.
You know what? It's almost like he knows that this is his last term and he's just like scorched earth. He's like, fuck it, dude. If you ain't on the train, you're out.
Also, in both of his presidencies, I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever said this. I'm just speculating. I feel like he's always had, like, every time he's in front of the camera, not every time, and I think he's gotten better at it, but there was a long period of time during the first presidency, and we've seen hints of it this second presidency, where when he gets in front of the camera, something turns on and he becomes like Mr. Ratings, like, I'm going to say things today that are magical. Watch this. Ding, 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 ding.
He'll be like, I'll probably get in trouble for this.
Yeah.
But
He knows. What
yeah.
did he say? Oh, he said that just the other day to the prime minister of Italy. He goes, I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but I don't care. You're absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
He said that to the chick in the Congo too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He to her too?
Yeah, the black chick, yeah.
Jeez.
Well, he's racist though. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
mean,
what he was
seriously.
thinking. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's
Yeah,
interesting
filthy animal.
because like think about the amount of followers that Tucker Carlson, Alex Jones, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Elon have, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, what is there, 8.6 billion people in the world? That's got to cover at least 4 billion people, I would
But
think.
hear me out on that one. You got those people in one corner of a ring. You named 4 people, right?
Yeah.
You got 4 of those people in one corner of the ring. I guarantee you that there's somebody that they may know all of them, but not the same way they know Trump. Trump stands alone and truly shows that in his actions by taking these 4 big powerhouses, like, fuck you. Like, that's how pimp he is. And
Yeah.
he can stand toe to toe with all 4 of them ganging up on him. And dude, he may lose some battles, but
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, if he ramps it up, people just rally around him.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it, dude. I've never.
Crazy.
He's like, and any Democrat that hears this, which I don't even think they listen to this, but it's almost like he's like godly. Like, people, there's just something about him that's just fucking.
No. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is, and you know it better than most people because you're in the same boat as me. He's a salesman, and a good salesman, if he can sell himself, even to himself,
Yeah.
he owns the stage every day of the week.
Yeah.
That's how we are. Like, my mentality is this: put someone in front of me and I'm going to do something with this. I don't know what that something is. I don't know how big it's going to be, but I guarantee it's going to be a lot bigger than they thought it would be.
Yeah.
And they're handing me, money at the end of the day. And I'm not saying I target people and that's the way I sell, but I'm very informative and I sell myself. I sell value, and that's what Trump does all the time. He sells himself, and people just rally behind that.
I mean, my favorite
contagious.
Yeah, my favorite thing about him is that he's not a politician. Like,
Dude, they created a fucking syndrome out of his name.
Yeah, I still wouldn't call him a politician because he's still not like a politician.
That's another reason they hate him.
And I think
The grain goes this way, Trump goes this way. I mean, it is just everything against nature.
What a lot of people can't get behind is like, there's never been a president in at least my life that's ever said, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and they've done it. They say they're going to do, like, okay, your boy Mamdani, the commie Mamdani, or the Zoran the moron, dude, he's already in like a lot of trouble because the governor of New York was like, no, we're not doing free buses. We can't afford to do free buses. What the fuck are you talking about? We can't do free childcare.
Let me tell you something. Don't worry about these buses and this childcare shit. Just wait and see what happens to New York. It is going to change, and it is going to change fast, and it's not going to change for the better.
No, I think it's going to
be like the world's biggest, what do you call those fucking things that liberals created? Safe areas?
Oh, safe spaces?
No, but it's not a safe space. It's like
sanctuary city.
Sanctuary city. It's going to be the world's largest sanctuary city. I read an article yesterday that said the elite, talking about the 1% of the world's wealth, so the smallest portion of it, the elite, they have companies here and there and this and that, but when it comes to life, like their personal life and where they would choose to live, they're leaving New York and they're all going to Dubai.
Yeah, and they're taking their billions and their businesses.
Dubai has passed New York now in that, and Dubai was smart. One of the kings of Dubai said this a long time ago. He said, I do what I'm doing now because one day we won't have the oil to be, our backbone. Mm-hmm. So he's building an absolute luxury empire for the rich. I mean, like the poor people in Dubai they have like a net worth of $1 million. What?
Yeah, it's
what? Me $1 million. Yeah, that's a poor people, Ronan.
Yeah, exactly. I'd love to be poor there.
Right? Jesus Christ.
I'd love to. I'd be, but it's I have a feeling that it's gonna fall very fast because
absolutely
a lot of these people are expecting, because they see Trump, right? They see Trump like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then he does it. Well, they see Zoran the moron. He's like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And none of it's going to happen.
None of it, because he did old school politics, Ronan. He lied to idiots.
Yeah.
He lied
on top of none of that happening, there's going to be some real shit happening that you're going to be like, what the fuck? There's going to be people shitting and pissing on the streets. There's going to be they're already doing that. They're going to, dude, it's going to turn into like some fucking third world country type shit.
Pretty bad. You remember in the movie Back to the Future Part 2 when they go to the alternate timeline and all of Hilldale is just like gangs and violence?
Yeah.
That's what New York's gonna become. It's gonna become a shithole. All the culture, you can say whatever you want. I'm telling you, a few small things are gonna happen, and God. Watch.
Wait till all the money leaves and the businesses are gone, and
wait till you can't even run in Central Park anymore without getting raped.
These fucking idiots don't realize that the way that they're gonna fund their free bullshit is from the rich. If the rich leave, there's no more rich people to fucking tax. And the governor also said that they're not taxing them anymore. He cannot charge more taxes because they're already paying like 42% of the fucking, like, the total income. So they can't keep adding more to it.
He's going to be a one and done. And thank God that one motherfucker didn't win in Minneapolis for mayor.
Did you see that guy from Captain Phillips?
The crackhead. He looks like
Captain Phillips. I am the captain now. Who are you talking about?
He was like a Somali guy.
He didn't win. Oh, good.
He did not win.
Good.
Thanks, God.
Yeah, he looked like the guy from Captain Phillips. I am your captain now.
Yeah, they fucking woke up because they see that fucking Ilhan Omar, that fucking dumb bitch, man. That bitch.
Yeah, she's about as dumb as a box of rocks.
She is something else, I'll tell you.
Yeah, she married I don't understand how people like that are in power in this country. That blows my fucking mind.
I have no idea. I mean, she had constituents of hers.
Let me ask you something.
On her office door.
Let me ask you something, because this is something that's gone through my mind the last 2 years, especially since I've moved down here. Would you ever consider getting into politics?
Absolutely. I
And
wish.
how would one start that
I mean,
episode?
you start on a low level. I mean, you'd really have to work hard at it, Ronan. A lot of these politicians have, law degrees, which helps them.
Yeah, understand the Constitution and all
I
that
mean, but then
bullshit.
again, look at AOC. But AOC did go to school for law. She went and got a law degree. So you have to give her props there. Like, she understands some of what she's talking about.
Hold on that note. There it is. On that note, have you seen? Do you know who Benny Johnson is? Benny Johnson is he lives in Tampa, and he's like an up and coming podcast
I
influencer.
knew you were going to say that.
And he's fucking, this guy's awesome. This guy's got a great personality. He's super Trump fan, great fucking guy. He did this documentary on AOC and where she's from.
Yeah,
Are you?
she was from like the fucking suburbs. She
It
wasn't
was
from.
called like Capitol Heights or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
I watched that documentary. I
Yeah.
watched a documentary on
And her name is Sandy. Her real name is Sandy. And it like went through like this town, and he's like, man, must be so tough living here. Like, it must be so oppressed with all these yards, and look at all these American flags. Jesus, poor girl, she must have been miserable. And because her whole shtick is, I'm a Bronx girl. You can't handle me. I'm a Bronx girl. Bitch, you're from Damascus. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
seriously.
It
She's
was like
from
she lived
Damascus.
in Damascus. There was
Yeah.
like a fucking red rooster there.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to take this girl like some badass, New Yorker? Fuck out of here.
How in the fuck do people fall for these people?
I don't know.
Do they not understand? We don't hate AOC. We don't hate Zohran Mamdani. We're confused as to how you fall for this nonsense.
Yeah. Even after people are like, hey, look, this is what is the real deal. They're like, no, we're good without knowing
Well,
that. We'll
somebody
just...
said to me one time, don't you think it's fucked up that people can't get like welfare or this or that and Trump tries to stop them? No. I want my taxes to go to other things. Go get a fucking job. Stop having babies if you can't support them.
I heard,
And
yeah.
you fight every single day. If you lose a job, you go find another job. Be responsible with your money. Put some away for a rainy day. Do the right thing. Don't fucking mooch ever off the system. The system should be for the truly sick,
or
that
temporary,
are citizens, and veterans.
Yeah. And
That's
disabled,
it.
yeah.
And the elderly. The
Yeah.
elderly.
So,
you help those three groups, period. You don't
Yeah.
send money to other countries
no.
if they don't offer some type of service for you. And the reason I say that is because the topic of Israel comes up all the time. Do you know how much Israel offers the planet in their technology and their smarts? And it's the only dot in the middle of the Middle East that's capable of doing so, with the exception of countries like Dubai and stuff. Like, they're starting to have some sense about them,
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like if you're on government assistance,
and the
disabled
elderly.
veterans, yeah. I feel like if you're on like any kind of like government assistance, you should be on a monthly piss test. Like, I don't know why a drug test isn't required for that.
I don't know why there aren't all kinds of rules.
Yeah, there should be
How
like,
you harbor someone, a spouse living in that, off of that income that's generated through that little plastic card. Like, get the dude. Sometimes dude, it makes me so mad knowing how much it costs for me, a single person, to fill my refrigerator.
yeah.
And
then you see somebody else.
They're stacked with
And
everything.
then they're making fucking videos about how they
bragging about it.
Yeah, they got every fucking soda and all the cereal, and it's like, you
Ignorant
lazy motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. And I'm supposed to believe that they're oppressed because, like, I'm out here struggling, dude. Like,
Yeah,
what are you talking
absolutely.
about? Like, I'm on the struggle bus. I've put into the system for the last fucking 30 years through taxes and bullshit, and now I'm the one that's fighting with Social Security. Like, but yet you're out there fucking getting filet mignons and fucking crab cakes. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can eat a fat dick.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like it should be there temporary for the ones who need it.
I think if you're born in the United States and you were born with a condition, automatically our government is plenty rich. That person as a citizen should be taken care of based off of their sickness. Like Shelly, she's a perfect example. She's common variable immunodeficiency. That right there, she should never have to worry about paying to live.
Yeah.
And she still works with the boy in the bubble disease. She goes and is a realtor. And actually, she sent me something today. It was pretty cool. I wanted to bring her on the show and talk to you about it, just to interview her about that and like her struggles and what she's done. She
That would
sent
be
me
cool.
this thing, third quarter 2025 award winner, Fed Realty, number one in Maryland, Shelly Eiler.
Nice.
Yep, number one in units sold and something else like dollars generated or something. So
That's cool.
I was like, let's go, girl.
Yeah.
What can you do while we're married, bitch?
It's funny how that works.
Yeah, right?
So I sent a message to your boy JJ from GT. And I said, your boy JJ from GT.
Who's that?
John Lauro.
You sent him a message?
Yeah. I was like, dude, let's get this thing going. Let's get this happening. And he was like,
Are
oh
you?
yeah, I'm down. I was like, no, get with John. Let's get it on the books. Let's get it scheduled.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll call him right now. You want to do a FaceTime and see if he gets on? Hold on. Let's see if this fool gets on really quick. This will be funny, actually.
That's how comfortable you've become.
What, with
Now
podcasts?
we're FaceTiming people.
Well, why not? Let's see if he answers. He probably won't answer. Let's see. He probably won't answer. He always has some goddamn excuse. I'm tired.
He says he has to do it on a weekend. That's fine. We'll fucking do it then.
We'll do it.
I'll make a special arrangement.
Yeah, for that one, you better, because you would be the only piece to the puzzle that wouldn't work.
We'll do it on a Saturday.
Fuck yeah,
And
dude.
he can get all tore up and we'll fuck with him.
We'll have him fucking bump rails right on this fucking desk.
Yo, that fucking video. You know what we could do if he agrees? He probably won't.
Can't answer right now.
If he agrees to show that video, we could show it on the podcast. That would be you know what? That would be a great opener to the show.
No, that would be a great opener to who John Lauro is.
That's what I'm saying. Is like we would say tonight we have a show with a good friend of ours for a lifetime. We're gonna show you a quick little snippet of him before we introduce him, and show that, and then in walks fucking JJ from GT. Come on, Keiko.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
that night, that I did this, there's 4 total videos. There's 4. I could only send you one because it was the shortest one.
That was like a laugh where your cheeks hurt and your stomach's and like it hurts.
I'm not even joking.
That guy. I miss that guy.
My stomach that night hurt so bad from
and you've just been sitting on that gold nugget for 4 years.
Dude, just sitting there like with that camera, and I saved it to my cloud like it's forever mine. Oh my god, that was so hilarious. I'm so glad you got to see the one.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, the neurons that fire in that dude's brain, like the shit that comes out of that dude's mouth on a daily basis.
I'll find a way to send you the other 3 videos. I mean, there's such massive files. I mean, one of them is like 6 minutes long of that.
And then he's like fucking rubbing his tummy.
In total, there's something like 15 minutes of videos out of 4 of them. Like 15 total minutes. It's hilarious. Hilarious.
Listen, he was never a dull moment. The only time I couldn't stand his ass was the next day.
God.
The next day he was a big bitch. He was a big baby in the mornings, especially when he lived with me. He was like, he'd open the door and he's like, why is the house messy? Why is this? Life sucks. I'm like, whoa, bro, stop it. You've been up all night fucking partying. Don't come out here with that bullshit. So anyway, let's get his ass on the show. You're up there, so I'm coming into town I think I'm still coming over Sunday. So
are we doing an episode from here at the house?
Yeah, I'll be at the house on Sunday.
All right.
So maybe, well, I'll be there Sunday. So let's get him on there. But so
this is like gonna be a reset for my brain mentally.
With me there,
like, having you sitting right here, I'm like,
get
away.
Yeah, we're gonna
be weird.
We might have to move the camera back farther.
Dude, I'm so used. I don't even, my thing with the glasses. I don't even ever really look at the camera. Like right now, I'm looking at it, but for the most part, I really spend my time looking at you.
Yeah, I'm looking at you right now. Yeah.
So,
it looks better without the earphones too.
yeah, I mean, we got this figured out.
So before we jump, because it's pushing an hour. So listen, there's one thing that. Oh, there's two more things that we were talking about. One was TikTok.
Yeah.
So I was explaining to you about shadow banning. Shadow banning is when they basically like throw a blanket over your account so people can't see it. So they're pretty much like holding your, like on Facebook, I think 3 people see my comments because they're like, this guy's fucking crazy. We're not sending his
I
shit out
see
there.
all of your stuff now. Everything now. Now that I'm talking to you, like if you post it, I see it all the time.
So what I think has
Like
happened,
we busted through that problem.
like, so you and I, when we started TikTok a month ago, we were cranking like 70, 80 people a day, new followers. And then about a week ago, we started posting videos about plane farts.
Here, can I share something with you also?
Yeah.
And I'm still listening. Continue. Don't
So
stop.
do you agree that around the time frame when the government opened and we started posting pictures about plane farts, that all of a sudden our following stopped about the same time, right?
Actually, I think it stopped before that. I think we made it worse with plane farts, but plane farts is pretty new. That was a podcast we did on
Yeah, but I've been posting.
Saturday night. That was 2 nights ago.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I've been posting videos about that for like the last 10 days.
Actually, you have. So I bet you're right. Then that really could.
So-
But this is a thing that I just wanted to share with you about TikTok and content creators with the pressure of constant posting, algorithm changes, and chasing virality. A study found that among content creators in North America, 65% experience anxiety or depression related to their work. 62% feel burned out. 58% said their self-worth declines when a post underperforms.
God, are people really out there fucking like?
Yeah, it's a big thing, especially with podcasters. And I didn't know it until I looked into like some trending stuff for this last minute show. And that popped up. I was like, get the fuck out of here. No way.
Damn,
So
are people out there like really stressing out over fucking TikTok?
Ronan, I literally got us to 500 followers and said, I'm done. I was done at 500. You joined in at around 450 with me.
Mm-hmm.
When I hit 500, I was like, okay, the reins are yours. Please, thank you.
Yeah.
It was stressful. It was very stressful. I lived it almost on my weekends if I wasn't at work, day job. From Friday night until Sunday, about midnight on Sunday, I worked ridiculous hours on PTE and TikTok for like 3 weekends in a row, not including what I did throughout the day on top of it.
Yeah.
I burned myself out from TikTok real quick.
Yeah. Well, fuck that noise.
But it's easy to, post the clips and stuff. And I'm glad we posted stuff about plane farts. I loved your AI video.
Which one?
The plane farts crossing.
Oh, you like that? Yeah.
That was the shit. There was some hot girl that followed it or liked it. I was like, oh yeah.
That's Grok, dude. I'm telling you, man, Grok is fucking, that shit's crazy, dude.
I'm good with Grok for some reason. I'm still working on it and learning it.
Yeah, I like it. Okay, so here's something big that's going on. This was like I wanted to talk about at the end.
Talk to me. All right.
So I'm gonna share something with you real quick. I love that I can finally do this. All right, this is what's going on in the world right now, okay? This is in Mexico.
I can't see anything. Are you sharing it?
This is Mexico City.
I can't see anything.
Policia way.
I can't see anything. Can you hear me?
What? You can't see anything?
I see you. I don't see a shared screen.
Wait, you don't see the picture? How long were you sitting there just fucking listening?
I was saying to you, I can't see anything over for the last 40 seconds.
Hold on.
Right as you said, I know how to do this. My name is Ron, and I know how to share.
Hold on.
There we go.
Now you can see it, right?
Yeah. Well, really quick. Pause it.
Said pause it?
Yes. All right. So, little technical help here. before you share something, make sure it's paused before you share it.
Well, it was, but whenever I opened it, the share screen didn't go on. So when I pressed play thinking it was sharing.
All right, so before you hit play, walk me through this. What's going on here? Gen Z
so
protests against crime and
so
corruption. So what's the problem with this? Mexico is a fucking corrupt country.
so what they're saying is the people are revolting against the Mexican president, the woman, because they're saying that she's a fucking narco and she's being paid by the cartel to fucking cover up the cartels. So it's like the next Venezuela type of shit.
Nice.
So what's happening is that the fucking telling you, man, all these cities around the world are starting to fucking look at what's going on in the UK, dude. Look what's going on in fucking Australia. So check this shit out. Ready? Now that you can watch this video,
Remember, I told you Trump can stand in his own corner by himself. He's gunning these motherfuckers down with those boats.
Dude, there's Mexicans saying on live camera, there's a woman who I forget her role, but she's a politician, and she went on to Fox News and said she's like a sitting politician in Mexico, and she said, we want Trump to come and help us. She's a fucking narco. Like, she's probably going to end up dead in the next Hillary Clinton days, but check this video out. Ready?
Turn it down a tiny bit.
Look at you boys. I think if that was America, they'd be like, my safe space, no.
I love
fascist. Oh, damn. Oh my God, he just kicked the shit out that fool. You see them kick him in the face? God damn, bro. Look at there's a blind man. Damn, they had to blur this guy out. Look, they're beating that's a cop they're kicking.
That is a cop.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Andale, yeepa. Dude, they're busting that ass.
Goodness. What is going on?
Dude, now if something
ever pop off here in America like that?
If something like this were to pop off, right? If something, I'm gonna let this play out, but I'm gonna turn it down. If something like this, if something were like this were to, if something like this were to happen, that would be like, we're going to civil war. Like that's, like this is like they don't care about the law. Like they're beating the shit out of each other. Look at this guy running in there. He didn't. Look,
dude, and at this point, it almost seems like the police are now trying to defend themselves.
Yeah, look, they're like, oh shit, we're in trouble here. Dude.
Yeah, like we got the whole
look, they're getting flanked on the left. Look, they're smoke bombing, dude. They're about.
Oh my god, oh my god, dude. They're just look at the
that's
crazy. He throws the smoke bomb back.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, that's crazy, dude. That could you imagine seeing some shit like that in like Baltimore? That's or fucking anywhere, New York. That shit's crazy, dude.
Dude, it's bound to happen. I mean, things like that have happened. They just happen in cities where
it's just funny when you hear people in like Portland and they're like, you know, dressing up as fucking inflatable suits, fucking talking about fascists, you fascists.
Dude, the only time it got real in America was with Rittenhouse.
Yeah. That was real.
He had his little pew pew with him.
Yeah, we need to reinstate some
wild.
We need to reinstate some Rittenhouses. But yeah, dude, it was like
did Trump
when I see a video like
Trump
that,
pardoned him?
I think so. No, he didn't pardon him. He was found not guilty.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When I see a video like that, and then I see these demo brats up in fucking Portland, like, dude, sit down. Sit this one out. You know what I mean? Like, go get some fucking matcha tea and you fucking, you know, your little fucking Starbies and a bath bomb and, you know, kick rocks.
You know,
like them boys were fighting for death. They didn't give a fuck.
It's so crazy. You know, like these things happening we're now experiencing it on a digital platform because we speak our mind and the algorithm doesn't like us anymore. Mm-hmm. So who do we fight? Who do we get to go and
we fight the people that don't like us. We fight the man. Huh?
TikTok clearly doesn't like us.
Yeah, they don't. Well,
wonder what these clips are going to do. Get us half a follower?
No, we'll probably wake up and lose like 112 followers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
So crazy because I will say TikTok is fun. And I think what we're doing is different. We're not coaching you like from the bottom up. Hit like, share, repost, comment.
Yeah.
You know, like it's actually fun if the creative minds like ours get to do what we want to do in that respect. We're
Yeah.
not forcing anybody to watch us or follow us, but
No.
I can definitely say that we have a great idea and we're doing something that's different and cool. And I don't know, do people not like different anymore? Is it like go with the Joneses?
Well, no, I mean it's listen, like I said, it's a matter of just time. It's just you you're gonna have to do. We might have to do 100 shows before we have 100 followers. Like,
No, I think what my point is, it's not about the followers. The followers are great if they initiate following. What I'm saying is, are we shadow banned? Are we held back because we say something that they may not like, or because of the way we approach things? You know, like you were saying, plane farts. I mean, did that put a clamp on us
I'm sure. Well,
from getting in front of others,
absolutely.
you know, and that sucks. Like that's not freedom of speech. That's
No.
not freedom of creativity and being artists. That's what we are essentially.
You'll hear a lot of
We do a
influencers.
form of art in
You'll hear a lot of influencers who have lost like full blown accounts and they have to restart the accounts, but they've already established the name, so it's kind of easy to get the people back.
that's why I love YouTube. YouTube is real.
Well, don't get it twisted, dude. YouTube will shut you down. We've already had one episode shut down.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
The one with Tom McDonald.
No, we didn't. That was on Spotify, not on YouTube.
Well, that I thought we got a flag for that.
No, we got a flag on Spotify for it, and
Oh,
then
that's
I
so
had
that's still
to
that's
answer
still
their
up.
questions within 24 hours.
So that's still up on YouTube.
Absolutely. Every
Great.
episode we've ever had is up on YouTube.
So check it out. We're driving to a soccer game on Saturday, and Colin's in the back seat, and I'm playing through some songs, and that "Devil Is a Democrat" comes on, and Colin was like, I looked in the mirror, and he was in the back like this, right? And when it was over, he goes, "Hey, Dad, replay that last one." And then I was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "You fuck with this?" He was like, "Yeah." And for like 5 times in a row, he's like, "Replay that, replay." For like the whole ride to the soccer game, he jammed out to "Devil Is a Democrat." And Aaron's like, "Oh, great. He's going to go to school."
And you're like this. Colin walks in, he's like, the devil is a Democrat and the earth is flat.
Yeah. Aaron's going to be like, "I'm sorry, what?" "Oh, and there's no Santa. Santa Claus is not real."
Your kids know
All
that?
right. No, not yet, but I think we're close. I think this is probably going to be the last one. There's been some comments made, and I'm like, "Oh, what?"
It's
No.
happening to both of them at the same time.
Yeah, well, because
Mac got more of it than Colin.
I don't think it's going to come out as a shock. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I don't think it will either.
So,
I think you don't even realize, if maybe you do, but there's also a chance you may not even realize that there's already been talk in school amongst the kids
Yeah,
that Santa's
exactly.
not real.
Well, because they were riding the bus for a while. We took them off the bus because there was some fucking kids on there. Dude, I remember riding on our bus and Steve Bruner was dropping tabs of acid, smoking cigarettes in the back, like, but
We fucking lifted that bar on Edna. Were you there for that?
and jumped out the back.
Yeah.
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 Fucking Scott Belgrave lived.
Yeah, he
I
did.
was like, "Scott, what the hell are you doing? Let's go." Whoa. I was like, man, you couldn't do it closer to home.
Yeah. Yeah.
From
Right in the pool
Sweepstakes.
parking lot.
No, you did it.
Oh, no, I wasn't with you. I remember you guys talking about that one.
We did that right on Sweepstakes, right at the light before you turn right on 124, that neighborhood right there on the right.
Jesus. That's a long
Shaggy
ass
used
walk
to live.
home.
Oh my God, dude. I was like,
That's where
"Oh,
Steve
man."
Griffin lived, all the way up there. Well, it's funny, was like, obviously they're at an age where there's people talking. The other day, Max said to me, we're sitting there and there's things that are said where you don't realize, where you're like, I don't know if we're there yet to talk about this. But then it's like, holy shit, like, all of a sudden, Max is going to be 10 in a couple months. So like, there's like, I came home from Fusion and I walked in the house and she had a bra and I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, dude, I've been gone for like a couple weeks. Like, what is going on here? So, you have a daughter, so there's conversations that come up. And the other day, I'm sitting there on the couch with the kids and with Aaron, and Mac was like, I think we were watching something, and in the movie, somebody was like, "Oh, you're gay," or something like that. And she was like, "What is gay?" And I was like,
Bros.
And I was ready to like answer it because the way she was questioning, it was used in a derogatory term, like, oh, you're gay. It wasn't like, what is gay? It's, well, you're gay. So I felt that it was important to like capture that moment because I don't want her, I need her to understand it's two different terminologies, right? Like,
And if anything, it's she should fully understand, and I think parents should do this with their kids in general. If you don't fully understand the word, you shouldn't use the word. Because sometimes, like you said, you say it to somebody that's not even gay and be like, that's gay. Like you don't mean it in the homosexual sense.
Exactly. But here's the other thing is though, if you're a 9-year-old girl and you're questioning like what that word is, I would rather you learn that from me
Absolutely.
than from some dipshit and on the back of the school bus who's just calling everybody gay.
Yeah.
I'd rather explain to you, and at least I could explain to you how to use it really well in a sentence. Like,
Jesus.
hey, don't be fucking gay, like you use it the right way, Oh no, I thought that was pretty good. All right, well, I think I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Really? Jesus Christ.
Dude, this is past my bedtime, bro. It's fucking 11 o'clock.
You're gonna eat ice cream now?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking what old people do, man. They have ice cream and go to bed.
Jesus. You're not even old.
I know, but I feel old. My body is old. I don't know. I'm kind of fucking
So
jumbled.
on that note, catch us on
Catch us on the next
PTE YouTube or the PTE show on TikTok. Have a wonderful evening, folks.